do it live this morning, but so I got this spot that I like to go stand in front of just to drink coffee, get some sunlight. Nothing too. That's it. So I get ready to go. I go buy the coffee from the store. I buy the coffee from because $5 coffee at. I don't really care about $5 coffee. So I get, so I get the coffee. I go to get ready to go stand in front of the spot that I'm gonna go drink coffee. That I'm gonna go listen to music and drink coffee in front of. Scroll and see what we're gonna do for the day or whatever the case might be. Just to get some sunlight, get some fresh air. So first, they have a dude that's never out this morning standing in front of the store. I don't really want to stand out there while he's doing what his job is because it don't make sense for us to be on live while we got a dude standing next to me asking people for money. And second, I'm walking on the block and some random Spanish lady, as soon as she sees me, I'm assuming she's playing with God's name. So, do what you're gonna do. But apparently she's in the middle of the street, and as soon as she sees me, she starts like saying shit like "get out of my body." There's some weirdo across the street that I saw yesterday. I think this nigga following me too. If he come close enough, we gonna get him on camera. So next time I walk near the nigga, I'm taking a picture of him. He better not walk near me no more. With that being said, so we're gonna have a live this morning. For the only reason is because these people wanted to disrupt my morning routine. So since they wanted to disrupt my morning routine, we gonna have a live. We're gonna talk some shit for at least an hour minimum. Fuck it, right? With that being said, you already seen what the topics is. World War III. I had a question mark there. I don't know if I left it. Because I want to know what you guys think about it. The Trump trial starts this morning. And now the Drake situation just got immensely more interesting. Epically, good morning. Epically more interesting. The Drake situation just got epically more interesting. I'm gonna lead off with that since that is more of the entertainment part of the show, not the informational part of the show. No, fam, I just turned around and walked the other way. We're not doing that. I just want to tell y'all why we having the show this morning. Look, if they're gonna disrupt my morning routine, and I'm not gonna be able to do the things that I like doing in the morning that allows me to relax and shit like that, then we're just gonna have a morning show. So they either gonna leave me alone, or I'm gonna do the one thing I know they hate the most. Those are the two options. Now with that being said, pardon me. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm sorry I'm spitting. Now with that being said, now I know why Kendrick Lamar didn't want to battle Drake. Hear me out. Allegedly, not only Drake, but not Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole didn't want to battle Kendrick Lamar. Allegedly, not only Kendrick Lamar. Morning, my brother. Morning. How you feeling? All right. Have a blessed day. Not only does Drake allegedly have a ghostwriter, I'll tell you about that in a second, but also Kendrick Lamar allegedly has a ghostwriter. I rap for real. I hate when a nigga want to battle you or want to talk about he better than you at anything, when in reality he's showing somebody else's work. I think that's disgusting. Now, I've been telling y'all for years that Drake got ghostwriting shit going on. If you don't believe me, y'all could go to my previous videos. I've been telling y'all for years, especially when Drake was beefing with Pusha, that Drake has ghostwriters. I did not know that Kendrick Lamar has a ghostwriter. So how did this information come about? So apparently, just so we can be clear, Kendrick Lamar's situation got exposed by the person who actually gave him the reference track. So y'all niggas is getting reference tracks to dissing other niggas? And these are the guys that y'all saying is the GOAT? Why in the hell would somebody that does hard work, that put in hard work, that have to figure these things out themselves, do all the work themselves, why in the hell would they want to go against a nigga that's cheating? What kind of sense does that make? Tell me where the lie at. If you want to just make a song and you got a ghostwriter, I don't care. If you just making a song, you got a nigga writing a song for you, it don't matter. At least that's my opinion. But if you going at somebody, you got to write those lyrics. You, not your mans. If you battling somebody, you gotta write those lyrics. If you just making a song to make people feel happy, making a song to put information out, making a song because you're just making a song, we having a good time, it don't matter who write it. It only matters how well you can perform it. But if you making a rap where you busy talking about how you the best at this and you the best at that, then nah, fam. Ghostwriting ain't gonna make it. So now we know why. I believe that might be the actual reason why your man J. Cole was like he don't wanna battle these dudes. Cause you know everybody in the industry already know what it is. Also, did y'all pay attention? And I'm about to get to the World War III stuff and the Trump stuff. Give me 1 second. Also, if y'all pay attention, your man Rose already outed Drake in the fucking diss track. Exactly, you gotta fight, not your trainer. Shout out to Fareed and shout out to Ben Roman. How you doing this morning, my brother? Salutations. So hold on. Your man Rose, who I think is one of the most underrated rappers ever in the history of underrated. Ever. I'm sorry, but tell me a weak Rose verse. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a big fan of the dude, but I do think that he doesn't get his flowers. Tell me a weak verse he dropped. I'm listening. I'm waiting. Tell me a time that you saw your man get on the track with another nigga and ain't body it. And it sounds kind of fucked up because he's probably going to be in these Diddy accusations. So I probably should have used better verbiage. I could have used better language. But tell me a time that your man Rick Ross didn't get on the track and body it, especially if he's on the track with another individual. So just so we could be clear, and I want to be 100% clear on this, Rose in that diss track talks about Drake having ghostwriters. Niggas know Drake got ghostwriters, man. Just saying. I told y'all Drake got ghostwriters. Y'all don't remember when he was beefing with your mans? When he was beefing with my mans, Pusha T? Most of these rappers, they don't even rap no more, fam. They don't even really rap no more, fam. Other niggas is making their material, sending them the shit, and they buying it off of them, and then them niggas is staying shut. This is why it's weak that there was niggas that came out and was like, there's a specific writer that I know for a fact is a ghostwriter. I know he's a ghostwriter for a fact. He's dead nice. He's one of the nicest in the game. And I'm not going to say who it is, but you should be able to figure out who it is, especially if you got Instagram. He criticized J. Cole for not wanting to go at Kendrick Lamar. But why in the hell would J. Cole want to stay in a battle where it's me against 6 niggas making one verse? It's one thing if it's, good morning. It's one thing if y'all all, you know, working together, but y'all working together on one verse to go against me. Why would I want to be involved in that? Stop letting these dudes fool you, fam. Stop letting these dudes fool you, fam. Good morning. These dudes is fooling you, fam. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you, fam. When you are genuinely good at something, there's always going to be the fakers that aren't genuinely good at the thing that's going to be capping and going to be trying to knock you off your pivot because they're not genuinely good at this. Whatever it might be, fam. They can't fight you fair. So they're going to do everything in the world to make the fight dirty. Good morning. Because they can't fight you fair. You understand? And sometimes you got to avoid the conflict. And that's what J. Cole did. And that's what I've been telling y'all for years. Sometimes you got to avoid the conflict. So basically, another nigga trying to battle J. Cole through other rappers, and J. Cole is supposed to stay battling those other rappers instead of the nigga that he's actually battling stepping up to the podium. Nah, I wouldn't be involved in that neither. Good morning. How everybody doing today? Let's get them lights up. Let's send out some notifications. I just wanted to say that on the Drake thing. Somebody asked about it yesterday. I didn't feel comfortable talking about Drake after we was talking about all that serious shit. So therefore, we got it out of the way early. And now we can talk about that serious shit. Once again, how many times have y'all seen me predict the future years in advance? Niggas tell you not to fuck with me though. How many, and the videos are still up. I don't got a cap. They gonna say I'm lying, but the videos are still up. Because they not honest. Those are bad people. Good morning. How many times have I told y'all what was gonna happen before it happened? This ain't the first time. I told y'all that there was gonna be a war, a World War III. I said 3 years ago, it was in 2020. I told y'all that there was gonna be a world war in 3 to 4 years. I said there's gonna be feet on the ground in about 3 years, and in about 4 years, there's gonna be more shit going on. They're gonna be using munitions and bombing each other. Fam, I don't gotta lie, fam. I told y'all this. The videos are still up. But they're gonna tell you don't pay me no attention. They're gonna tell you I'm a liar. They're gonna tell you I'm a scammer. Who sent them? I keep telling you, I'm not fighting against people. Ah, fuck. I keep telling you, I'm not warring with people. I'm not fighting against people. I'm fighting against Satan himself, man. The shit we doing over here is different. When y'all side with the niggas that's against me, you siding with Satan. I'm so sorry about that. When you side with the people that's against me, you siding with Satan, fam. I'm doing something over here different. I'm telling y'all about, I told y'all what was gonna happen in the streets. Shout out to Shaq Gravy for pointing out that, because I forgot that I did that. I forgot that I told y'all exactly how the New York City streets was gonna be. And I told y'all this about the same time, about 3 or 4 years ago. Explain to me how I'm doing this if God don't got his hand on me. Explain to me. Because I'm not the one making it happen. So explain to me how I'm able to tell you what's going to happen consistently 3, 4, 5 years into the future. And God don't got his hand on me. Explain it to me. I'm listening. They tell you I'm crazy, but I'm literally predicting the future. Literally. The videos are still up. They're going to tell you I'm crazy though. But the videos are still up. The videos where I actually said these things are still up. I can tell you where to find them. Good morning.
Good morning.
Go back to the BBN videos in late 2019, November, December 2019, February, January, and March of 2020. That's where you're going to find them. I ain't got to lie. I ain't got to lie. I told y'all got the best avatar in the game, fam. We doing different things over here. Why you think they trying to shut me up so bad? Because they master don't want me telling y'all, talking to y'all. Why you think they trying to disrupt our lives so bad? Who they work for? The thing they work for ain't even human. Y'all better get in tune. Morning, my brother. Better get in tune, fam. We doing different things over here. Why you think they want me to be arguing with them instead of giving the news out? Why you think they want me to be doing everything else in the world other than giving? Why you think they're so angry when we do our show outside where everybody can see it? Why you think that makes them so angry? Because Satan hates when God's word is being preached. Satan hates it. And he hates when people hear it. That's why they so angry. That's why they trying to keep me from being outside doing what we do. We've been outside doing YouTube lives for about 7 years now. Name me another place where we had an issue at. We've lived in Manhattan. We've lived in the Bronx. Name me one other place where I've had an issue with coming outside and doing our lives. There isn't one. Stay focused. Now, with that being said, my heart goes out to every single person that is affected by the decisions of our leaders. These people who are making these decisions to go into war, bless you, bless you. These people who are making these decisions to go into war, they're not out there fighting. They're not out there being affected. Their homes aren't being bombed. My heart goes out to all of the people involved that are caught in the middle of this conflict that is happening because of powers and principalities that's above their pay grade. I don't care what side you're on. I don't got no skin in this game. My heart goes out to everyone who's lost their life, got injured, lost a family member. I don't care what side you're on. Now imagine if people would have took what I said seriously. They could have been prepared for this.
I mean, like some of the morning.
Imagine if she got a.
I'll text you.
Imagine if people morning.
Morning.
All right. Now imagine if people would have took what I said seriously. They would have been prepared for this. Tell me where the lot at. Tell me where the lot at. You still gonna have people tell you that I'm crazy. Even after I've done predicted shit, pinpoint accuracy. We doing different things over here, man. When I talk about worshiping the Most High, I'm not capping. We doing different things over here, fam. Imagine a nigga giving you God's words and somebody else is laughing at him when he's doing it. Imagine somebody giving you God's words and somebody is out there calling him a scammer. Imagine somebody giving you God's words and somebody is out there calling him a liar. Who are they really calling a liar? Who are they really laughing at? And who are they really calling a scammer? Ben Roman says, if I was Trump, I don't know if I want to spearhead this mess. These negligent politicians. Nah, sometimes you got to do what you sent to do, fam. Some of us are just sent to do things that's uncomfortable. I'm going to talk low. I'm going to talk super low. I'm going to talk super low. So we got a dude across the street that just pulled up, blaring the music. I'm gonna talk super low while we step inside for a moment. He done. Morning, my brother. Looking slick, fam. All right. Now imagine if people would have took the words that I said seriously. People could have been prepared. The next time I tell y'all something is going to happen, you better pay attention. My heart goes out to everyone that's involved in the conflict, fam. Our politicians have created this mess. Our politicians have created these messes. Their greed. The normal, everyday civilian didn't create these messes. Our politicians did. What do you think most of this is about? Most of this is about greed. Now, I want to be clear. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I am not on one side nor on the other. I care about the people. I can't tell you whether this is a good war, a bad war. I can only tell you that it's happening. I can't sit here and subscribe to what side that I think should win. Because it doesn't matter who win, the people lose. Now I'm going to say this, and I need for you to understand what's really going on. When y'all elected Biden, y'all made this happen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Chilling. Always so melodic. Super cutie, big fan. When y'all elected Biden, y'all made this happen. I'm just going to throw something out there for everybody that don't know. Remember that NAN thing I was telling y'all about? How come when Biden shows up to these places where he has to have conversations and speak to people, why is he constantly on some kind of teleprompter? You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because 9 times out of 10, they had to do the damn tape 3 and 4 times. It's not live. They can't have that live. They can't have that man speaking live anymore. Just telling you what it is, man. He's old. Y'all about to go elect a nigga that's almost 100. And I don't want to hear Trump's almost 100 also. Biden is obviously aged in dog years. And he's almost 100. I think they just sent this nigga to, not this guy, this other guy. I would have had the door for you, fam. I had to have my hands on the way forward. This nigga aged in dog years, fam. This nigga brain is completely gone. And y'all still talking about re-electing him. Because Trump is a quote-unquote racist. But you also can't tell me anything he's done racist. I'm going to have to call the police on this nigga. I'm going to have to call the police on this nigga. This nigga won't. This nigga right here. You see this guy? They got him following me around today. You want to show everybody that you following me around today? They got him following me around today. This guy. See him? This is the dude they got. This is the homeless guy they got following me around today. This guy. Somebody come out here and talk to him, fam. Ben Roman says Trump is hip to the times while Biden is senile as fuck. Fam. Do y'all remember when Obama made a big deal about how these other countries are going? And what they're doing is, and this is when Obama was president, and before Obama was president, he was talking about the things that was happening. And he was talking about how the governments were using their political parties. Yeah, I'm being gang stalked. That's a fact. But I talked to the DA today. So we're about to put a dub to all of that. I go talk to the DA today. So we about to put an end to all of that. That's why I'm getting everybody on camera that's stalking me and making sure I say it. We talked to the DA today. Let me make sure I got to get a photo of all of these people. I already got him on that one. Hold on, let me get another photo of this nigga. Yeah, I go talk to the DA today. So I need to show the DA all of the people they got following me around. Hey. Hey, I got to take a picture of these niggas so the DA can know who's following me around. We going after these niggas. I'm trying to put everybody that's doing this shit in prison, fam. Let's give them 2-3 years. I don't care. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. So, well, at least, do y'all remember when Obama was saying that these other countries What they were doing, they was using their justice system to persecute their political rivals. That's 100% what the Democrats are doing now. So there's no way any of you people that talk about y'all for Biden, there's no way any of y'all could tell me anything. Y'all don't have no fuck. Y'all just hypocrites. Because when Obama was talking about how these people were freaking persecuting their political rivals, y'all was like, oh, that's so crazy. That only happens in these third world countries. They're doing it in America. They can't beat Trump at the polls. So they're trying to put him in prison so they don't have to go against him. These are just facts, man. What I'm explaining to you is our military is not voting for Biden. Biden is going to be lucky to get 10% of our military. He's going to be lucky if he could get 10%. Let's say 15. He's going to be lucky if he could get 15% of the votes of the military. You know how many votes that is, fam? And then not just the military, but also their families. Any sympathizers of theirs, veterans, the people that just work at the bases and aren't necessarily the military.
Good morning, good brother.
Good morning. Do you understand? So they need for Trump to go to jail, because if Trump don't get locked up, they cannot win. No, Trump isn't going to end up going to prison, because like I just explained, many of the people in power are pro-Trump. They're lying to you. They're lying to you, fam. They're just lying. You go into some of these buildings where you see government officials working. Many of the people, not necessarily the politicians, but many of the people that work in these buildings are pro-Trump. How can you be pro-Biden and you're against crime? That's not even possible. Ben Roman says, my son is in the army and isn't voting for Biden. Neither am I, to be honest. I never voted for Biden. Fam, I'm constantly telling y'all the real shit, fam. I can't help it if there's people telling you I'm lying. There's nothing I can do about that. All I can do is tell you the real. There's nothing I can do about somebody else lying on me. There's zero I can do about that. Copy? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. Y'all have witnessed me telling y'all shit that's gonna happen 3 years before it happened. You've witnessed me doing this. The videos are still up. I've done this over 20 times already. God got his hand on me, fam. Pay attention to the people who don't like me. They work for Satan, and that's a fact. That girl you just seen walk past, she like they head honcho of going around and lying on me and trying to get everybody to hate me. But the dope part is Coney Island is now starting to understand that she lame. You understand? People are coming and telling me about how she lame. So she hurting her own name. Let's go. And I just got her on camera, so I go talk to the DA today. I'm definitely showing the DA her photo. 100%. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. And just so we could be clear, the police already told me to get these motherfuckers photos. So let's go. The police told me to get their photos when I was talking to the police. They said, get these people on photo. Get these people pictures. I got the fucking pictures now, fam. Let's go. I'm trying to put every last one of them in jail for as long as I can. We're gonna, just so we can be clear, all they're gonna do is go to the police and come say to, and accuse me of doing something that the police can literally figure out that I did not do. I'm in New York. All they're doing is lying to me, to people, slandering my name and harassing me. When they try to defend themselves to the police, they're gonna go to the police and say things and accuse me of things I did not do. The police is gonna be like this to figure it out. So what they're doing is harassment. They're fucked.
Making mac and cheese, that wasn't like baked mac and cheese, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you want mac and cheese? He was like, yeah, mac and cheese.
That's why I just move out of the way when the people that need to be on camera is walking past. I move out of the way so we can get them. Let's go. I'm trying to put every last one of them in jail in prison. Let me just be clear. In prison. Prison. Fuck jail. You come home from jail quick. Prison. Let's get back to what we doing. I already got a meeting with the DA. We pulling up on them today, fam. Well, I got another call I got to do with them. SM says, do I think World War III will break out? World War III already has broke out. It's been going on when Russia invaded the Ukraine. All right? For everybody that don't know, when Russia invaded the Ukraine, that was already an act of war. War had already been going on. Also, for everybody that don't know, China's been trying to get Taiwan. And not only has China been trying to get Taiwan, but North Korea wants Taiwan also. So there's already been war breaking out in the country. You understand? I mean, in the world. World War III has been going on, and I told y'all that. And just so we can be clear, look, I just want to be clear. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding about none of this. Because this is all stuff that I told y'all before it happened. Remember this. I told y'all this shit before it happened. This is not, I don't know what else to say. The videos are still up. Have a blessed day. The videos are still up, fam. They're gonna tell you I'm capping. They're gonna tell you I'm lying. They're gonna tell you I'm scamming, but the videos are still up. If you wanna go search them out yourself, BBN videos between November, December of 2019, January, February, and March, and April, basically, of 2020. You can go look them up yourself. But when you go look the video up and see that I told y'all all of this is gonna happen, they're gonna have excuses. What up, Manzi? They're gonna have excuses. You can go look the videos up yourself, fam. I don't think right now Israel can really put on but so much of an attack without the Americas, without United States of America. But the United States of America can't get involved because Biden is a weak president. You get what I'm saying? Biden is a weak president, so the United States of America can't really get involved. If Biden wasn't a weak president, this war wouldn't even be happening the way that it's happening. You understand? It wouldn't even be happening. Biden is a weak president. Y'all elected a dude who put like 5 people that is transgender in his cabinet. Fam, what do you think these countries that worship God think about America? What do you think these countries that you can't even be gay in think about America? You got countries that if you gay, they kill you. What you think they think about America? This nigga got 5, 6 people in his cabinet that used to be men. Fam. Tell me where the lie at. And this is not me going at the LGBTQ community just because there's like some gay gang out here that stalks me. This is me just stating facts. There's like a gay gang out here that stalked me. That dark-skinned chick that you seen walk past, she's like part of them. So this ain't because of that. This is just on some real shit. You think they would ever have a transgender person in Iran, running shit in Iran, running shit in any of these Middle Eastern countries that are heavily Arab, heavily Muslim? How many African countries you think is gonna have transgender people running their fucking country, having any kind of position of authority? And this isn't me shitting on them. This is just me stating facts. So how do you think they look at America? You niggas, if there's a female, I think he did. Let's go step inside for a minute. I don't know. I don't think it's too loud. If there's a woman that wants to be a man, I get it. Most of the world is a patriarchy. I gotta step inside. We're gonna be quiet. So if it's a woman that wants to be a man, I get it, right? We live in a patriarchy, America in general, just so we could be clear. Not just the world is basically a patriarchy, right? The world, right? So we live in a patriarchy. So I 100% get it. Just so we could be clear. If a woman wants to be a man, it makes sense. You want to have some of the privileges that us as men absolutely do have, right? But what kind of sense does it make for a person to be a man and want to change into a woman? And I'm not saying from a perspective of America, because over here, whatever. But I'm talking about for these Muslim countries. I'm talking about for these countries that are deeply following the Bible and deeply following scripture. What kind of sense does this make? So they are just countries that are looking at America and looking at us that we're just weak. You get it? We're just weak. You understand? We're just weak. How in the hell are you a whole man and you want to cut off your Johnson? So I don't understand it. This isn't me shooting at people, but this is me trying to explain to you. These other countries do not respect America, and it has a lot to do with the structure of our White House, the structure of the people who are in control. These are just facts. These are just facts. All right? These are just facts. Just facts. So I don't agree with a woman transitioning to a man, but I promise you, it makes 0 sense, all of the 0 senses, for a man to not want to be to me at least. So I'm not shooting at nobody, and I'm not saying it don't make sense for a man to want to be with a man. I'm not telling you what to like. I'm saying, but to not want to be a man, the people who are even positioned to be in authority, is insane in my eyes. I'm not talking about what you like having sex with. I'm not talking about what you find attractive. I'm talking about what you want to be. So these other countries are looking at us, man. They don't see us as a strong country for many reasons, but that's one of the reasons. So I say all that to say this. Tell me something that Joe Biden did for black people, did for black people. And now we're going to move on and talk about Trump for a minute. But tell me something that Joe Biden did for black people. Because for some strange reason, black people believe that they got to love Joe Biden more than they love anything in the world. And I just want to know why. I want to know why Joe Biden is everybody's whatever the fuck. I want to know why. I want to know why black people want the guy that wrote the 95... What's up, man? I want to know why black people want the dude that wrote the 95 crime bill to run the country. Y'all might not... I'm going to tell you what the big deal is. A lot of y'all wasn't affected by the 95 crime bill. So you don't think it's a big difference. You think all of the people that got... I got you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So y'all think a lot of the people that got arrested in the 95, y'all think they deserved it. But let me explain to you what the 95 crime bill actually did. What it did was it allowed people that should have went to jail for maybe months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. Now these niggas is in jail for like 10 years, 20 years. That's what it did. It made it so that somebody who should have got damn near a slap on the wrist, now they damn near got life. That's what the 95 crime bill did. This is what a lot of y'all don't understand. Why in the heck would you want to make that person your president?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
And just so we could be clear, it disproportionately affected our communities because I'm not even sure if they was using the shit in white communities. I wouldn't even be surprised if they wasn't using that damn the laws anywhere except for in inner cities. Who live in the inner cities? Y'all wanted to vote this dude in to be president, man. And you still got black people right now that are caping for this guy. So the Trump trial was supposed to begin today. It's beginning today. They wanted 20 years after the 95 crime bill. They waited 20 years. No, yes, that and what actually happened was this. I'm gonna explain what I believe happened. Everybody forget, Joe Biden had his name in the ring for president, and then he dropped out of the race. Everybody forgets that. Everybody forgets that Kamala Harris had her name in for the president. Oh, wait, pardon me. I'm going to rewind. Everybody forgets that Kamala Harris had her name in for the president, and then she dropped out of the race. What happened was they had nobody that could stand up to Trump. Biden can't stand up to Trump either. But the thing that Biden had was Biden had Obama. The reason why Biden got elected was because he was Obama's vice president. Now, when Obama was in office, we criticized Biden all the time over here. Michelle Obama did more for America than Obama. I mean, pardon me, not Obama, than Biden. And I told y'all, I would respect it if Michelle Obama put her hat into the ring instead of Biden. I literally think she was the better candidate for the Democratic Party, just so we could be clear. The videos are still up. I don't got a cat. The videos, I hope these kids walk past our camera. I'm not going to move it, but I hope they walk past. I'm going to show the DA these niggas photos immediately. Send these niggas to jail too. Send these niggas to jail too. Hope these niggas walk past our camera, fam. Send these niggas to jail too. Hope these niggas walk past our camera. They playing with me. They don't understand how serious I am. They don't understand. Anyway, oh, Ben Roman, I missed this comment. He says, bro, I've been saying that. How the U.S. looks weak when every other country has straight masculine men in the military and we prancing around with gippers and gun stream. Fam, they want to put transgenders in the military. First of all, I think that if you are born a man and you want to be in the military, you should be in the military. I think that if you are born a woman and you want to be in the military, you should be in the military. So I think that if you are an American citizen and you want to be in the military, you should be in the military. I'm fine with you being in the military.
Like, come on, make it make sense.
Period. Just so we can be clear.
I'm not saying that.
Alright? So this is not me saying if somebody is transgender, they can't be in the military. If you want to fight for your country, you should have the right to fight for your country. What I'm saying is, you're putting people in a position of authority over other individuals who were born one way, but want to be a totally different way than what they were born. I don't believe that you should put these people in positions of authority over other individuals. That's what I'm saying. But if they just want to go be in the military, be in the military. If they work hard and they deserve promotions because of their hard work, give them the promotions. But if you're doing that DEI shit where we have to have a certain number of transgenders here and a certain number of transgenders there, I'm against that. Because when you're in the military, whether you live or die depends on that nigga standing next to you or that woman standing next to you. So I'm against the whole DEI in that case. You understand? But if you work hard and you work for that position and you show that you can do that job, you should be able to get it. Period. I don't like the DEI thing. You understand? That's what I don't like. She probably mad we got her on camera. I can't wait to show the fucking DA. Them niggas told me to come down to the office. And apparently, the office they want me to go down to, I know a lot of them niggas that work in that office. I know a lot of the district. Remember, we be in the courtroom. I know a lot of them people that work. I know some of those people that work in that office. So I can't wait to show up. How could they be in a high military position when you're confusing your own sexuality, but can make sound decisions over other people? I don't want to say sexuality. What I want to say is gender, right? Because, yeah, they want to harass me. They want to try to destroy my life. I asked them to stop. It's been 3 years. They're not going to stop. I got to get the police. It's been 3 years, fam. It's been 3 years. You don't want to leave me alone. It's been 3 years. I've asked y'all to stop numerous times. I haven't done anything to anybody. I'm literally just living my life, minding my business. It's been 3 years. The only way to put an end to this is to get the authorities involved. Or I got to live with this until the day that I die. So I'm getting the authorities involved because I don't want to live with this to the day that I die. That's it. That's all. It's nothing more than that. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's nothing more than that. At any time, they could have just left me alone. They're choosing to not. Once again, and I want to be clear on this, I'm not saying that because a person is gay, they can't be a good soldier. I'm not even saying because a person is gay, they can't be a good officer. What I'm saying is, if you believe yourself that you were born the wrong gender, I have a problem with you leading people in the battle. I have a problem with you. So I need for you to show that you can do the job. Now, if you a dude that want to be a chick, but you a badass commando out there, you deserve a promotion. But I don't want you to get a promotion just because we have to fill a freaking agenda. But if you work and you deserve it, you deserve to get it. That's what I'm saying. I think that many of the people who they put in certain positions didn't. How is our chief nutritionalist guy or whatever the case is a transgender dude? But how is he fat? You're supposed to be our health guy, but you're fat and overweight. How are you telling us what our kids should and shouldn't be eating? How are you deciding what foods we put in schools? And you can't even monitor your own health. That's my issue. That's my issue. I've worked, as we all have, especially if you live in New York City, I've worked with a lot of people who are part of the LGBTQ community. I've had bosses who are part of the LGBTQ community and are some of the best bosses I've ever had. I just want to be clear on this. So I'm not saying just because you're a part of that community, you can't do your job well. What I'm saying is, I believe they're giving people promotions based on the fact that they're in the LGBTQ community and not based on the fact that they're good at their job. That's a problem. If that makes any sense. They're going to be crying. I promise you they're going to be crying. They're going to be crying, fam. And they're going to be apologizing when it's too late. I promise you. I promise you. They're going to be like, oh, we're not going to do it again. It's going to be too late, fam. You force my hand. I don't want to live with this. Who the fuck want to live with? I can't go nowhere because I got people harassing me every 5 minutes. Who want to live like that, fam? And the only reason to solve that problem without putting me in a position where I could also go to jail is to call the police. How else am I going to fucking get around that situation? I'm supposed to be out here fighting every single person they send at me? What kind of sense does that make? That don't make no sense. They're going to be crying. I promise you. Because I know the people in that office. You understand? Remember, we've been going to court cases for the last 5-6 years. I know the niggas in that office. And I've been telling the people in that office that I'm getting stalked. I've been telling them. They've been telling me to bring proof. I got proof. But that's what people do when they don't want to be held accountable. They go all the way up, do all of the fuck shit, and then when it's time for them to be held accountable, then now all of a sudden they the victim. Look what this person is doing to me. Nobody ain't doing nothing to you. Ben Roman says, how could they be in the high military? Oh. Yeah, so. Nah, but respectfully so.
Oh, yeah?
Respectfully so. I just want people to be given a position because they can do the job, not because they have an agenda going on. You understand? So if you're a part of the LGBTQ community and you can do the job, you should get the position. I just want to be clear on this. If you're a part of the LGBTQ community, any which one of the letters, and you can do the job competently and well, you should get the position. I just don't think you should get the position because we didn't hire enough gay people. Especially when you're a part of the military, because people's lives are in line. Here go another one. This lady, they was paying her to follow me around too. She about to pass by with the green shirt. They had her sitting in the Popeyes just harassing me one day, just filming me, just sitting there, just filming me and shit. Yeah, I ain't playing. You could have left me alone. You decided not to. I'm a whole civilian, man. I'm a regular guy. I don't know who you thought I was. And the funny thing is, I wasn't even going to do it live. They just had some lady yelling at me in the middle of the street in the morning. That's the only reason why we're doing it live today. I would prefer to be sitting in my spot listening to some music and scrolling and seeing what we're gonna make videos about today. So you harass me to the point that now we doing this. Just so we could be clear. Yeah, I'm usually standing in front of the damn Dunkin' Donuts over there, minding my business, listening to music, drinking my coffee. That's usually what I'm doing.
I don't see you on the camera.
Oh, that was my homie too. I didn't see him walking past. He good people. Yeah, I'm usually in front of the Dunkin' Donuts, just listening to music, minding my business. She's gonna come in here probably. I think she's gonna probably go in there and be like, "Good morning." Good morning. She's gonna probably go in there and be like, "Turn the Wi-Fi off." Guess what? I'm just gonna go to my phone. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the free Optimum Wi-Fi. Turn that off. What else y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to get into this Trump shit? Y'all want to get into this Trump shit? Let's get into this Trump shit. So, Trump trial starts today. I believe it's the trial. I'm not even sure. I think it's the trial about the lady that he paid off. Can I say something real quick? How in the hell is a nigga getting in trouble for paying off a freaking prostitute? Cause morning, my brother. Explain that shit to me. So he paid off some prostitute lady, and now he's supposed to be going to jail? Are they gonna? How is that a thing? Also, I think how is that a thing? Are they gonna now start going after all of I hate what happens. Are they now gonna start going after all of the dudes that paid off prostitutes? Because these niggas is on Instagram all day long talking about paying off prostitutes and getting paid by. They're on Instagram all day long exposing themselves. So now we're gonna go to Instagram, and are we gonna go get everybody that talked about they paid off they flew some chick out? Are we putting all of them in jail? Because if the Democrats aren't talking about putting everybody in jail that been flying chicks out, why in the fuck they fucking with Trump? Explain that to me, fam. I'm listening. Explain. What up, Church? Tyrone Church, salute. Explain that to me. I'm listening. I don't care if she signed the NDA, didn't sign the NDA. I want to understand, how are we going and putting Trump or anybody else up on charges for paying off a prostitute? When you got Instagram and you got chicks that their whole entire job is getting flown out. Explain this shit to me. And just so we could be clear, Trump didn't pay her to have sex with him. Trump and her had a relationship and he paid her to go away. Just so we could be clear. That's nice. Just so we could be clear. Nice ass. I'm sorry, I'm being such a man right now. I don't know if it's the genes, but just so we could be clear. So they're just going after Trump because they're trying to prevent him from being able to be president because they can't beat him. So how are you people not pissed off at this? How are you not mad that they're not trying to get better at their job? They're trying to get rid of a person who they believe they can't beat. They're not even trying to get better at their job. How are you not angry? That's like somebody trying to get LeBron kicked out of the NBA because they're not better than LeBron, but they want to be known as the best player in the NBA. So now they're trying to get LeBron kicked out of the NBA so they could be the best player. Explain to me how that makes sense. Explain to me. Explain to me how that makes sense. And y'all know I'm not a Trump fan because we was dragging Trump on a regular, everyday basis. So you know I'm not a fan of Trump's. It's like locking up Tom Brady because he's winning too many Super Bowls. Exactly. Just like that, fam. So instead of them getting better at their job or doing their job better, they trying to get rid of the competition. Come on, fam. They called Trump a liar, a cheat, all of this shit. I'm pretty sure Trump's lied about a couple of things. Cause somebody put what Trump's lied about in the comment section. Let's have a race. Can you put anything that Trump lied about in the comments and put what you heard Biden lie about in the comments? I'll start it off with what Biden lied about. I'll start you off. Copy. Copy. Yes, sir. Copy. You already know. Salute. That's the homie right there. We ain't playing with these people. We over here trying to just live, fam. Good morning, my brother. We over here just trying to live and live my life. And these people are just, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't even know these people. They just, I don't even know them, fam. I don't know them. Imagine niggas having a problem with you that you don't even know. I don't know these people. I don't know them. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. So just so we can be clear, imagine telling a nigga that he can't be outside on a public street talking. The audacity. Imagine feeling so entitled that you're gonna tell a nigga that he can't be standing on the street in public talking to his community on his phone. The audacity, the entitlement. Imagine that. The audacity of a person. Who the hell do you think you are? So this shorty right here that's about to pass. Good morning. Like she's that was nice. She did the hair flipping.
I can eat stuff like that, but like thinking about putting like
I wanted to holler at shorty right there. I used to say good morning to her every day. Then one day she just stopped talking to me, so I don't say nothing to her no more. But she fine. She fine. And she looked like a whole wife. So she might just have a husband. She looked like a whole wife, man. That's the shit that, like, you know, gets me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to women that look like wives. You know what I'm saying? Look like moms. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm attracted to that. I'm not attracted to half naked outside. I'm not attracted to that. I'm just not, that doesn't do it for me. It don't matter how you look. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not only have to be attractive, but you also have to have some class about yourself. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense? You gotta have some class about yourself. That's what attracts me. Good morning. You understand? That's what attracts me. How the hell you gonna tell somebody they can't be outside talking on their phone, fam? The fucking audacity. Know what the new house nigga is? The new house nigga is the person that's trying to tell you what you can and can't do when you abiding by the laws of the world. That's the new house nigga, fam. Know what the new house nigga is? The person that's trying to oppress you when you ain't doing nothing but living your life. Know what the new house nigga is? Morning, my brother. We're gonna step inside for a minute. Plus 2 seconds. Know what the new house nigga is, man. We're gonna step inside for a moment. All right, so I just want to be clear about this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I need for you to tell me what Trump lied about, because the whole thing that these people that don't like Trump keep saying is Trump lied about this and Trump lied about that. I need to know what he lied about. You just telling me he lied don't mean nothing. You just telling me he lied don't mean nothing. You understand? The new lie is to say a nigga lied. You understand? Niggas who swear a person, who go up and down and tell you a person lied, but they can't tell you what the person lied about. They could just say, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Or they'll say a thing, but it's not even the thing a person lied about. You understand what I'm saying? It's just something that they don't want you to believe. Or it's something that they think you don't know. A lot of times when somebody is telling you that somebody is a liar, they're testing your intelligence. They want to know how much they could lie to you and get away with. You understand? You not knowing something doesn't mean that a person lied. It just means that you don't know. So we live in a time and a day and an age where a lot of people are willfully ignorant. Like they don't have no intention on knowing anything. Yes, ma'am. They're willfully ignorant. They don't have any intentions on learning anything. They don't have any intentions on knowing anything. They don't have any intentions on getting smarter, being more informed. They don't have any intentions. They are happy with their lack of intelligence. They're happy with their lack of information. So instead of them getting more information and becoming more intelligent about a thing, no, lying is not a crime. But just tell me what he's lied about. So what, lying can be a crime depending on how you did it. All right, because lying is defamation and it's libel depending on the way it's done. Super cutie. I think she a Mexican too. Super cutie. She could be Mexican or be super cutie. A lying can be a lie. It can be defamation and it can be libel. So just by saying lying is not a lie, that's incorrect. Like we do YouTube content over here, and this is my business. So, you know, we can literally go after people for libel. We can literally go after people for defamation. You understand? That's how I think I'm gonna be able to get at these individuals that's making the content. You know, especially now, like I said before, we got attacked by. I haven't told y'all all the times I've been attacked because I've been winning a lot of these situations. So they haven't been actionable because I've been winning. So I won like a lot of these situations. She's trying to call the police right now. I walked outside. She had her phone right here. Oh Lord. Anyway. My fault. I just think it's funny. Come on. I just think it's funny. So we didn't have an actionable thing because we actually have been winning a lot of these situations. But I've been attacked like 5 or 6 times. Just so we could be clear. I just been winning. So there wasn't nothing I could do about it. This is just a time that, you know, I slipped up and I got a little bit of damage. So because I got the damage, now I could. But I was hoping to get like, you know, different type of damage. Now I guess she called somebody. This is a nigga that's supposed to kill me. Because she's calling people to get me killed. I'm telling the DA that too. Just so we can be clear. She about to get a whole bunch of people locked up for nothing. But yeah, lying can be a crime. It could be libel, and it could also be libel, and it could also be defamation. Those are crimes. Libel is when you lie about something when it's written. Defamation is when you lie about something to try to defame somebody's character and you speaking and shit like that. But libel is like if you write like an article or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shorty is super cute. She look like a whole white man. Like that's the shit that is attractive to me, you know? Not just That's the shit that's attractive to me. So that's why a lot of times chicks be like, they might be what people consider to be fine, but I'm not interested because you don't look like a wife to me. Morning, my brother. Morning, my brother.
Right here in the fucking smoke shop.
You understand? That's the shit that's attractive to me. So a lot of times some chick might come up to me but you know, I don't look at you like a wife. I look at you as like just you know, no disrespect, but you know, just like a lot of men aren't being taught how to be husbands, there's a lot of women that aren't being taught how to be wives. You understand? With all due respect. Like, we aren't learning the appropriate skills in our neighborhoods, men and women. We're not learning the appropriate skills. You understand? We're just not learning them. And it's hard because our families are always so broken up, you know? And since we got broken up families, you know, our families are always broken up, you know? Other countries don't have the problem at the same degree. Our own country, other countries don't have these problems at the same degree that we have, because they broke, especially black people, because they broke our families up in the 70s with all of that fucking, you know, when they came with the Planned Parenthood type stuff and all that shit. They broke our families up. So there's a lot of men that don't know how to be a husband, or a father. There's a lot of men that don't know how to be, a lot of women that don't know how to be a wife. And it's not it's nobody's fault. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we gotta try to correct the problem though. We have to figure out how we're gonna come together. We gotta get those people out of our community that's trying to keep us separated. We gotta stop being quiet. A motherfucker will be quiet because they're friends with somebody that's destroying our community. We gotta stop being quiet. These people are coming up to you and trying to get help to fuck our community up. Sometimes you just gotta be like, you know, don't be angry at them, and we're not kicking them out, but sometimes correction is the sincerest form of love. You understand what I'm saying? Correction could be the sincerest form of love. And that's how we gotta operate. What's up, my brother? And that's how we gotta operate. You understand what I'm saying? Good morning, my brother. He's having a hard time this morning. Hope everything's going around. Yeah, so correction is the sincerest form of, one of the most sincerest forms of love. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to start working from a position of, when somebody is coming up to us and they're trying to tear our community down, we got to work from a position of love. And sometimes that position is, you know, correcting them, you know, not helping them do the destructive thing. You understand? So when we start doing that more, our communities will just get better. And this is, yes, I'm talking about my situation, but I'm also just talking in general. You understand what I'm saying? People should, we have to work harder. We have to work harder. We just got to work harder. I don't know no other way to put it. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we got to do. Because remember, there's people, especially in our communities, there's people that their whole fuel is jealousy. So that's their whole fuel. Their whole fuel is looking at what somebody else has and don't think that they deserve having it, when they don't even know the hard work that that person might have put in to acquire it. You understand? So that's their whole fuel. A lot of the people in our communities, the whole entire fuel that they have, they're fueled off of jealousy. They're fueled off of envy. They're fueled off of, I had a hard life. This is the lady that was yelling wild shit. They're fueled off of, I had a hard life, so your life should also be hard. What's my opinion on the New World Order? I don't have any. My opinion is this: if it's not what God wants to happen, then I'm not for it. Is that cool? I don't want to have no kind of long conversation about some shit. If it's not what God intends, if it's not something that God wants to happen, then it's not something I want to happen. Is that clear? Because, I mean, you're just asking me a very broad question that leaves, there's so many, if it's not something that God wants, it's not something I want. That's it. All right? Period. Let's say our word. Shout out to the Most High. Glory be to God. Jesus is King. Let's what's our word? What's our word they gave us today? Is this First James? All right, we got James, verse 1, line 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. You're just saying vague things, man. I need for you to stop speaking vaguely if you want to have a conversation with me. All right? If you want to have a conversation over here, you can't be vague. I need for you to get to your actual point. I can't have a conversation with you if you're just saying vague things. All right? First James, verse 1, chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my brethren, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. So just think about how I interact when the people are coming to try to distract or do whatever they're doing to me. And I'm trying to be my best to be patient. That's me showing God's love. I'm trying my best to be patient. I've been patient with these people for 3 years. If you go by what the Bible is saying, I showed them more love than they probably deserve. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not doing nothing but trying to live by the word of the Lord, fam. If somebody don't like me and they trying to tell you the things I'm doing is wrong, and I'm literally trying my best to live by the word of God, then who they really got the problem with? The problem isn't with me. That's another lady they send around to harass me. The problem isn't with me, fam. Now, if you want to make, and I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you until you do, but if you want to make an actual statement rather than just making vague comments, I'll engage with you. But if you're not going to make an actual statement and you're just going to make vague comments, there's nothing for me to talk about. Remember, every time I'm patient with them and I show them love, they say I'm a pussy. Every time I'm patient with them and I show them love, they call me a sucker. Every time I'm doing the things that God say that we should do to one another, they criticize me and try to make me look and speak down on me. So tell me, how am I wrong? If I'm treating them with the love God says that we're supposed to treat each other. Tell me how I'm wrong, fam. I'm not slandering them, but they're slandering me. God says use kind words, and he does not like lies. Tell me where I'm wrong. Hold on. Let's see what God says about lying in the Bible. Right? We could just do that real quick, right? What does the King James Version of the Bible say about lying and slandering? All right, so we got Proverbs
chapter 10 verses 18 to 23 King James Version, KJV, he that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander, is a fool. In the multitude of words there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. The tongue of the just is as choice silver, the heart of the wicked is little worth.
Fam, I keep trying to tell you, I'm not arguing with people, fam. This is Satan working through people. You understand? I'm not arguing with people. I'm not arguing with people. Good morning, my brother. I'm not arguing with people. This is Satan attacking me through people. These are his workers. Now tell me one thing I said that is wrong. Remember, they're slandering me while all I'm doing is talking about the slandering that they're doing of me. Just so we can be clear. They're slandering me while all I'm doing is discussing the slandering that they're doing of me. But they're telling people that I'm attacking them and that I'm doing dirty and I'm doing them wrong. Well, all I'm doing is defending myself from slander. And I've asked them more than once to stop. Now, when bad, negative things start happening, they're going to swear up and down that I've done something to them because they don't want to be held accountable for their own actions. Good morning. Tell me where the lie at, fam. When I say that we should be doing the thing, I'm bringing the Bible up and I'm showing it to you. These niggas is saying lies and telling you they're right because of what they feel in their heart. We are different. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I wasn't even gonna go live this morning, fam. If they didn't go mess up my ability, we're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna go try to do our regular routine tomorrow, where I go stand in front of the Dunkin' Donuts and just chill out for a little while and vibe. And if I'm not able to go chill in front of the Dunkin' Donuts and vibe, we're gonna be here and we're gonna be shooting a live. So they're gonna have to either just leave me alone and let me vibe in the morning, or they're gonna have to hear me out here doing our live in the morning. Those are their options. I'm fine either which way, just so we could be clear. Just so we could be clear. Chain smoking cigarettes now. Nervous as shit. Better be nervous. I actually know the niggas in the DA office. Better be nervous. And I got proof now. Better be nervous. We have a bad thing in our community where people like to push people until the person don't have no other recourse but to do something that's going to hurt the other individual. And then when the thing happens that is harmful to the person that kept pushing, they play victim. This is a lack of accountability, and that comes from, and I'm sorry, that comes from single mother households. Because when you grow up with a man in the household, those children usually don't have a lack of accountability. I'm sorry. This comes from single women households. Why do you could just go on the internet nowadays and listen to how these women want men to do everything in the world while they don't have to do anything. They don't have to do nothing. They don't have to be held accountable for nothing. They don't have to produce nothing. They don't have to do nothing. Imagine me doing my live outside and a person that don't got nothing to do with what I'm doing trying to convince everybody that I shouldn't be doing my live outside. Why? What is me doing my show outside? How does that affect you? I'm not even talking about you. I don't know you. That's Satan. Because when we're out here, we're constantly preaching the word. Satan hates when the word is being preached. Satan hates the people who preaches the word. Just speaking facts, man. I'm 100% every single time another one of them homeless people or derelicts or whoever come up to me and got anything to say, I'm calling the police on the spot because I could use as much freaking evidence as possible. So anytime any of them motherfuckers come up to me, calling the police on the spot because I'm taking these niggas to court. I ain't playing with you. You could have just left me alone, fam. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. I'm minding my business. I'm preaching the word. And you do know, if I'm out here preaching the word, I'm literally trying to bless everything in my facility. So I'm preaching the word, but also if you're receptive to what I'm saying, that means that you're getting closer to God's blessings. Do you understand why Satan does not want me outside? These are facts.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Go talk to a pastor. Go talk to a preacher. This is why we go to church, so we can hear the word and so we can receive blessings. So if I'm outside and I'm bringing the church to you, I'm bringing the church to you, I'm bringing the blessings to you, why would somebody want me to stop? Go talk to a minister if you don't believe me. Go talk to a priest. Go talk to clergy. They're going to tell you what I just said is correct. Now do you see why we do this shit in the hood? Because I want everybody to be blessed. I want our people to do better. So now I'm not moving the way people want me to move. I'm moving the way I feel like God is telling me to move. Period. On that energy. People are just evil, fam. They don't have no other intentions. They don't have no other nothing else going on. They just are evil. They don't got nothing else going on. Morning. They ain't got nothing else going on. What else they got going on? Imagine a mofo waking up every morning to follow you around. Think about that for one moment. A mofo wake up every single morning to follow you around. That's a mental health problem. A mofo wake up every morning so they can try to tell you that you can't stream your show outside. That's a mental health problem. This is a fact. I'm out here talking about God most of the time. Why wouldn't somebody want me to talk about God? Why wouldn't somebody want me to try to bless everybody that walks past us? All right, rules. What's the new info? Why wouldn't somebody want a person to be outside trying to heap blessings on others? Wishing you a good day. Why wouldn't somebody want that? Why wouldn't somebody want a person outside speaking about God so everybody can hear? Why wouldn't a person want that? There's only one reason why somebody wouldn't want that, by the way. All right, rules. What's the new info? I'll wait. I'm going to assume it's not an insult. She was just walking down the block filming. So I'm assuming she wanted to film me in front of the store. I'm got the live. You don't got to film me in front of the store. I got a whole live. I have a whole live. You don't got to film me in front of the store. I'm not hiding. We're going to give rules a couple of more seconds. We're about to get up out of here anyway. I actually planned on doing the live at noon. I didn't plan on doing the live right now. Careful, friend. So they complained on me so much that they don't even leave the bathroom key in there no more. But the funny thing is, homegirl went in there to go use the bathroom earlier, and she couldn't get the key either. So they complain on me so much that they own shit get fucked up. Anyway, I planned on doing a live like around noon. Shout out to I thought you said you got some new info. What's the info? Yes, sir. I thought you said you got some new info. What's the info? Good morning.
Morning.
Hey.
Sure.
What's up, my brother? How you doing today?
All right, how are you?
Excellent. Have a blessed day. Yes, sir. Just imagine. Good morning. Just imagine, fam. I'm not doing nothing outside but trying to preach the Father's word and talk about news. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm sorry that I get distracted because I constantly have people just hating on me for no reason. But the only reason why we're outside is to preach the news and to preach the word and talk about the news. That's it. And I like doing the show outside. Why the fuck I gotta stay cooped up in my house all the time because there's some weirdos that don't want me to do something? I like being outside. What the fuck I can't come outside for? The fuck? People be weirdos, man. Okay, that was dope. That was dope. People be weirdos, man. Good morning.
What's that, Mr. J? How you be, brother?
Chilling, you already know.
I'm excellent. I need the hug.
Oh, okay. Oh.
For them looking ass niggas.
Let's go. You weirdos, man. That's the people's right there. I'm outside preaching the word and whatnot. I ain't doing nothing wrong, fam. I told you there are some good people out here. There's more good people than not good people. I just want to be clear on that. It's just that the people who are the assholes follow me around all day. So those are like the main people that I come into contact with. But there are a lot of good people out here in Coney Island. A lot. I just don't really come in contact with them that much. Because the main people I come into contact with is the weirdos. Because the weirdos follow me everywhere. You understand? But there are a lot of good people out here. It's just the weirdos follow me. There's nothing I can do about that. There are a lot of good people out here. I didn't know there was as many good people as there are. So I do want to apologize about a lot of the disdain that I have for the area. I didn't know there was as many good people as there are. You understand? Because remember, every time I go anywhere, these people follow me and keep me like in a bubble with only them around me. You understand? So it just seemed to me like everybody was weirdos. But there are a lot of good people out here that believe what I believe, don't believe what I believe. They just living their life and they not trying to fuck other people over. They just trying to get ahead. They just trying to do what they need to do for them and their families. There are a lot of good people out here. This is a fact. So I want to apologize for a lot of the disdain that I had because it just really looked and felt like it was just more assholes than anything else. But that's not the truth. It's really a small minority of them. So I definitely want to apologize about that. There are a lot of good people. What the fuck, man? There are a lot of good people out here. I'm blessed to now know more than I knew previously. I knew her since I ever moved here, though. But I now, and that's somebody that could also tell you, I was helping her son, training her son in basketball. You understand? Like, I was really out here trying to do God's work, and these people are trying their hardest to make it so I can't. You understand? That's all that's happening. All right, we're going to have another live a little bit later. I'm going to let y'all go right now. Because I didn't plan on doing a live right now. I didn't plan on this shit. I'm only doing a live because them assholes fucked up my shit in front of... Yes, sir. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Okay. She be fly every day, fam. Every damn day. She just be fly. She be fly every day, fam. Yeah, so that's the only reason why we even doing the live this morning. So I don't have no plans on doing lives any morning. But every single morning they disrupt my morning routine. We all gonna do a live. But if they just let me do my morning routine, I'm gonna do my morning routine and we're not even gonna have it live. So if I could do my morning routine, I'm fine with just doing my morning routine, fam. Getting my coffee, standing out in front of Dunkin' Donuts, listening to some music and vibing out. I'm fine with that. But if I can't do that, we're gonna be doing it live. It's what it is, man. I hope to just... Morning, my brother. Yes, sir. I hope to just be able to, you know, have my morning routine. I like drinking my fucking coffee and scrolling through my Instagram in the morning. I like doing that. And the sun is beautiful over there. So I get to stand in front of the fucking sun, get all of the sunlight, and then I love doing that. Just be there minding my business, fam. Just be minding my business. I love doing that. But once again, there are a lot of good people out here in Coney Island. A lot of good people. Very upset that, you know, I want to apologize. All right? Morning, my brother.
How you doing, brother?
All right. I do want to apologize for all the disdain that I had previously. But it's just literally because they make sure that I got a bubble around me of just haters most of the time. You understand what I'm saying? So it really felt like everybody was weirdos, but in reality, it's just a small percentage of them. You understand? It's really a small percentage. Most of the people are just going about their day doing the shit that they got to do to go win. You understand? There's a ton of good people out here. The good people out here is like this. The assholes out here is like this. You understand? I hope to meet more good people. You know? It's what it is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. I hope to meet more good people. God willing. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. Because like I said, I didn't have none of this planned. So I still gotta go scroll through my Instagram and find some stuff. I'm gonna do it at home though. I still gotta go scroll through Instagram, find some stuff, and there's still a ton of things that I gotta do before I can actually be ready this today. I do plan on probably doing a live like around noon or 1. We will most likely be doing a live like around noon or 1. That's like when we're gonna get our new schedule is gonna be. Somebody dropped a comment the other day in one of our on one of our videos. I don't remember if it was on one of the videos or if it was in the live last night, but basically they said I think it was the live last night. They were saying that, you know, since we do our live so early in the morning, they can't always get here. You understand what I'm saying? So I think, you know, I love morning coffee, but I think a nice little afternoon show is also a win. I remember when we used to do 3 shows a day. I would do a morning coffee, the evening show, and the tonight show. And I was putting out videos. So I would put out 2-3 videos. And when we used to do that, I would literally be in my house working from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep. And we was doing that for like months. From the minute I wake up, it was the show. Then after the show, I had to do research. And then I got to put out regular videos. And then by that time, it's about 5, 6 o'clock. I got to do the evening show at about 6. And then after that, I try to do a couple of more videos. And then after that, we'll do the tonight show like around 9. So, like, that's how was our schedule. I love having a schedule. I love having a routine. Like, that's how I am. You understand what I'm saying? I love having a routine. I love sticking to my routine. Somebody made a comment about that to me yesterday. I was talking to the homie. And he was like, you know, I have my routine, fam. So our new routine is I'm going to try to do research in the morning and enjoy myself. And if I can't, we're going to do morning coffee. So the people that hate me is going to have to choose. Either they're going to let me just have my morning to myself where I could just chill out, or y'all going to have to hear me in the morning talking our shit. Those are your 2 options. I'm fine with either one. That being said, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.